Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Nostalgia Critic, and it's going to be Moulin Rouge? Moulin Rouge? Moulin Rouge? It's not Mulan, is it? It's not Disney's Mulan movie. Moulin Rouge. Is it Moulin Rouge? Is that it? Moulin Rouge. Okay, we're just gonna set one Moulin Rouge. Okay, guys, go easy on me. This title's very hard to pronounce. Yeah. This is gonna be totally awesome because Nostalgia Critic's gonna be reviewing this movie, and every time he does, it's always gonna be amazing. So I wonder what this is going to be about. This is very tricky because the title's very difficult to understand what the movie's about. And I don't think I've ever watched this movie before because I can't even fucking pronounce the title, let alone, you know, known if I've watched it or not. Yeah, the video is about 45 minutes long, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good sort of review. Hopefully it's going to be a really decent, good movie, because if I gotta watch a 45 minute video, and this movie is going to be absolutely god-awful, oh, Jesus have mercy. Yeah, let's see what this video has to offer us, shall we? Let's go. Please be a good movie. Not 45 minutes of torture and hell. Oh, please no. Oh, it's Chester. I believe that's his character named Chester. Okay, it's a bit weird of an introduction. I love how he's moving a cup as a cathedral stick. There
was a guy, that critic with the glasses guy.
Oh, is this a music video?
He once attempted to review Moulin Rouge. So
Moulin Rouge.
He hated it.
Wow.
Berated it.
Is that Malibu?
So much misery.
Damn. Is this gonna be good? I think this is gonna be like a singing episode or something like that.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
A movie. A musical nominated for several Oscars.
Several Oscars?
By Baz
Damn.
Luhrmann. A film of pretentious pleasures, where art house beatniks and singing emos praise this uninspired buttfuck for its originality.
Damn.
How could they not see that this film has ripped off every tired romance, every overused line, every attention-grabbing editing trick to make people believe it's saying more than it really is? But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh boy.
I first saw the movie exactly 1 week ago.
This is pretty good, actually.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
Oh,
I remember it, so you don't have to. Today we're going to look at a movie that was said to bring back the movie musical. So films like Chicago, Hairspray, and Sweeney Todd all owe their thanks to this film.
Yeah,
But sadly, so does Phantom of the Opera, Burlesque,
Oh,
and Hot
Phantom
Musical.
of the Opera.
So a bit of a mixed blessing. But
Yeah.
hey, what it started is one thing. Does it still hold up after all these years? Of course not!
Oh boy. Moulin Rouge? That's
It didn't even hold up when it first came out. But so many people were enthralled with how artistic it is and how revolutionary it is. Because there's nothing more revolutionary than playing songs we already know and recycling plot lines that even Twilight would laugh at.
Oh, damn.
That's right.
He
I
went
fucking
there.
went there. I hate
Yeah,
this
he
film
went there.
much.
That's
This
Twilight.
is an ungodly, annoying piece of crap. And given the films that I've watched, that says a mouthful as big as the Jolly Green Giant's condom size. So,
Damn.
let's cut to the beginning and see why this film sucks so much.
Oh boy.
See our oh-so-tortured artist, as he looks back thinking about what put him in a state of woe that most art college students pray they could be unprivileged enough to reach.
The woman I loved.
I know this actor. I've seen him before. I believe he's in...
Oh, thanks, spoilers.
I can't remember what movie
This
he's
is
from.
Christian, played by Ewan McGregor. He moved to Paris in 1899 to become an artiste. for he heard the Bohemian Revolution was going on and realized that he had just the right amount of style and perfect lack of substance to fit in perfectly.
I had come to write about truth, beauty, freedom, and that which I believed in above all things, love. There was only one problem.
I've seen this guy before
I'd
in
never
tons
been in
of
love.
movies, but I can't remember what they were.
Luckily, right at that moment, an unconscious Argentinian fell through my roof. He was quickly joined by a dwarf dressed as a nun.
What?
How do you do? My name is Henri Marie Raymond Toulouse-Lautrec Monpin.
So, as you've probably
The
guessed,
hell?
the style of this movie is, well, I'd say over the top, but I think even Salvador Dali, Jerry Lewis, and Charlie Sheen would be trying to have an intervention with this movie.
Damn.
How is he? Oh, wonderful. Now the narcoleptic Argentinian is now unconscious, and therefore the scenario will not be finished in time to present to the financier tomorrow.
Yeah, there is nothing subtle about it. The whole thing is told like one long music video, which for the music sections is great. But for the dialogue scenes, it makes you want to pluck your pubic hairs with a chainsaw.
Damn. I'm not gonna be plucking my pubic hair anytime soon with a chainsaw. Fuck that.
In fact, let's play a game. It's called Find the Shot That Lasts More Than 5 Seconds. Go ahead. I dare you to find one.
I don't think a nun would say that about a hill.
What if he sings the hills are vital, intoning the descant? Frank is living in my
I mean, imagine if I did an entire review in the style of what this movie is giving us. Hello,
Oh,
Critic.
boy.
What's up with you? Oh, nothing much. What's up with you? Oh, nothing much. I just wanted to see if you were still talking to yourself. Why, yes, Critic. I sure am. That is good to know.
Yeah, this is...
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
Ah, he's
Christian
lost
tells
it.
his friends that he wants to be a soul-searching poet. And like most attention-grubbing artists, he achieves great praise by completely ripping off somebody else's work.
It's pretty good, I like it.
Ah, yes. I'm sure this is what Rodgers and Hammerstein had in mind when they wrote this angelic music. Dwarfs, cross-dressers, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in later homes.
Obi-Wan
Hey, if that doesn't come
Kenobi.
into your mind when you hear this stuff, then you need to seek some help, weirdo.
We were off to the Moulin Rouge, and I was to
Moulin
perform my
Rouge.
poetry for Satine.
So they go to the
Whoa.
bordello called Moulin Rouge to meet up with
Crazy,
Zimmer,
that's a
the
trip.
owner, and Satine the star. And of course, we get more
Yeah.
already existing songs, crazy visuals, and annoying editing.
Okay.
Some awful ball, and it's just a chore. Cause it's not much fun. I'm just the antidote, and though I mustn't gloat at the moon.
Wow, this is pretty bizarre, but I like it.
I just can't get into this. It's loud,
It's-
it's stupid, and there's no dramatic
I
backing
know,
for it
but
in any way.
it's
I mean,
bizarre.
who in the right mind would actually enjoy this?
I'm starting to like it. I'm sorry.
No, Critic! There's so much more to this movie than you give it credit for!
Parental flaws?
The one and only, baby. Look, there is a lot more good to this movie that you're not seeing.
Okay. Let's
I
give
love
this
your
movie a
stuff, but
chance.
what's
Let's see
stupid
what
is
this
stupid,
movie
and
has
this
to
movie
offer.
is clearly stupid.
Okay.
No, Critic, you just gotta get more into it!
What the hell?
Oh boy.
Like the Dumbo mouse.
I told you, Critic, if you want to truly enjoy this movie, you have to give yourself to the movie!
Oh boy. Let's see what this movie is good at.
Follow rules,
I wanna know.
The kind you learn at filmy schools. But here, good old Baz will have none of it.
I like that
The
mustache.
content may
That-
be lame,
is
but
so
speak
taped.
this movie's name and you will see people love it. So maybe I'm deluded, but aren't the songs well suited? And even if it's stupid, it's fun. So let go of your fear, grab a girly beer. I know you think it's drivel, but I eat it up like kibble because it's bright and pretty. The use of songs is witty, and even if it's shitty, it's fun. Word to your mayor.
Damn.
You see, Critic,
They're
the
really
movie
popping
is
it,
in
aren't
and of
they?
itself a musical experience.
Yeah, but just because something is shot really intensely doesn't mean it is intense.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
true.
on, even you have to agree the cinematography is brilliant.
Yeah, when you can see it. The editing goes by so fast, you're never allowed to enjoy
Oh,
how
yeah,
well the shots
I hate
are
that.
set up. In fact, you could edit anything in there and it would fit in.
Batman. Oh god, yeah, Dumbo is crazy, isn't it? It's. Not that movie. God no.
You see? All right, that can be a problem sometimes, but there's so much more awesomeness this movie contains.
Like what?
Is Captain Anoush. Like how about when the crazy party atmosphere is suddenly interrupted by stylistic silence of Satine's appearance.
Ah! A quiet moment! Take it off screen!
The French are glad to die for love.
So how long
Is
do you
it
think
just
this silent
is it
moment
just
will
French that
last?
like
Hey,
dying
don't
for
assume
love?
it's because it's a loud,
everyone
crazy
like to die
musical
for
that
love?
The whole movie.
A kiss on the hand.
About 12
Oh,
seconds.
yes.
But diamonds are a girl's best friend.
So Satine may look like your everyday Rocky Horror prostitute Barbie, but in reality we discover she's looking for something more.
More? What the hell else could she possibly want? She's the center of the fucking universe.
You see,
True.
she needs to seduce a very rich duke so that he will finance her real dream.
Will he invest?
Picture, remember? A real show in a real theater with a real audience. And you'll be...
A real actor.
That's the guy from Hot Fuzz. I forgot his name
This
again.
isn't enough. Being hailed as a friggin' goddess, men wanting you, women wanting to be you, performing every night to hundreds of people, greeting you with applause. Yeah, I can see how being an actress would be entirely different from this.
But
He was
don't you
also in the
see? They
Avengers.
don't
We
want
saw
to
him in the
combine
Avengers
sex and
Nostalgia
acting
Critic
together.
movie review.
Then they're in the wrong time period.
I just can't remember his
Let's
name.
open a theater
Someone told me, but I
and
forgot it
Satine
already.
act.
Okay then, tell me this. Why didn't they just open the theater? I mean, if they decided to start off with a bordello, why couldn't they just turn it into a theater now? This place is crawling with riches, so why do they need this Duke fellow to throw money at them when literally the audience is throwing money at them?
Yeah.
Because it's her dream.
Well, their dream is stupid.
You're stupid. Ow, stop it.
Alright, stop fighting, guys. Get
So
with
through
the
a
movie
misunderstanding,
review. I want to see
Satine
more of this
mistakes
movie.
Christian for the Duke, who's only there to get his play produced. Which of course results in the classic double entendres that even second graders would moan at.
I'd rather just get it over and done with.
Let's get it over and done with.
I prefer to do it standing.
Oh.
It's quite long, but I think if you're open, then you might enjoy it. Sometimes it takes a while for inspiration to come.
You think you could fit him in?
At his age?
I'm afraid if he doesn't learn it now, he's never going to.
Hey, was
Damn.
that last clip from Milk Money?
Milk money. God.
Mummy help. Does that inspire you?
Well, my balls are
alive with the sound of whoopee! Chew.
Well, it's a little bit funny,
What?
this feeling inside.
So Christian continues to quote songs, create poetry, as Satine thinks he's merely trying to turn her on.
I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live.
Yes! Yes!
Whoa, she's a bit fucking possessed like the Exorcist movie.
Best I can do.
Oh,
Naughty!
power of Christ
I'll have what
compels
she
you.
said.
Yeah, I'll have what she said.
My gift is my soul.
What was that movie? Sally Met Harry or something like that? Harry Sally Met
Okay, I'm
Mary
sorry,
or
I
whatever
know
it was.
Quoting great songs, nobody just freezes hypnotized when they sing the first few notes. I mean, yeah, music is powerful, but he says just one word and the people are spontaneously entranced.
Well, I disagree, Critic. I, for one, can tell from the first note of a song whether it's going to be good or not.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Sucks.
Crap.
What?
Been done. Pedestrian. Brilliant!
So while singing his
boy.
song, he realizes that even though he's only known her for just a few seconds and she's acted like a total spaz, he's in love with her. But sadly, the truth must be revealed.
Not a duke.
Not a duke.
I'm
Wow.
right.
Damn. Disappointment.
And just who is the Duke, you may ask? Why, Basil Exposition from Austin Powers. Ow!
You fool! That's actor Richard Roxburgh. He's played some of the greatest villains of this generation.
Like who?
Oh, well...
Oh, yeah.
This, and many other subtle film roles.
It's about as subtle as a kabuki mime school.
No, he's played the villain in lots of subtle movies. Okay, that's no good. What
okay.
about his Oscar-winning performance in... Okay.
Oh,
okay,
God,
but
no.
how can we forget
That's
his
not a good sign.
unbelievable role in... All right, now you're teasing me.
Alright.
No, wait. Just because he played an over-the-top role in some other movies doesn't mean he'll be over the top here. Look at
He
this
could be good.
heartbreaking drama.
Satine will be mine. It's not that I'm a jealous man. I just don't like other
Well, so much for that.
You can have him.
Wait!
Look, I appreciate that
We're
you're
pretty
trying to
much
make me
fucked.
enjoy this movie.
No, you don't.
You're right, but either way, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna like it.
With a mind as cynical as yours, perhaps what we need is a mind even more cynical to combat it. Flippity floppy flo.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but... Wait a minute. It looks familiar. Oh, no.
What the hell?
Nostalgia Chick, you actually like this movie?
I'm sorry, Critic. I had no choice. No choice. It's had far too big an impact on singing in movies. Movies. And besides, it brought back the cinematic musical.
What are you doing dressed up like that anyway?
Oh, we do this every third Thursday of the month. It's our Moulin Rouge slumber party. Boa fight.
Okay, I refuse to believe you can find anything good in this flick.
Oh, it has its flaws. It's major flaws, but
major
it's still
flaws.
really good. Enough!
Come on, critic. The water in the weed.
I want to see more than a movie. I really do want to see if it's really good or not.
Okay, but if we're gonna talk about this, can we do it in a better location? I feel like I'm at the beginning of a very bizarre porno.
Absolutely.
Oh God. It does feel like a porno, doesn't it?
Walked us to some convention of some kind. Oh.
Oh,
We seem to be
Disney.
in Disney World for some reason. That's Honolulu. That's classified. That's the future. That's 2 minutes ago. That's Spoonie's house.
Spoonie.
Oh, this seems to be my place. Well,
No,
No.
it's good, it's good. We'll stay. Okay, so you guys are trying to tell me that this is a good movie. Well, tell me, what's a scene like this doing in a good movie?
Okay.
It's where Satine is trying to hide Christian from the Duke while also trying to seduce him. At least I think that's what this is.
Oh, I feel like dancing.
What the fuck is this? Wild Wild West?
You're telling me that you would actually do the Woody Woodpecker routine to get a guy?
Of course not. That's...
Reminds me of the Will Smith scene with the boobs when he's in a wheelchair and he's like, rip, rip. You know, that crazy dance Egyptian thing scene
Make me feel like dancing.
from Wild Wild West. What the fuck is kicky can music? Whoa.
I really need to stop opening attachments from her.
So, despite Satine brilliantly distracting him, you have your version, I have mine. The Duke suddenly comes across Christian.
Oh yes,
Okay.
we're acting.
You expect me to believe that scantily clad in the arms of another
Where the
man
hell
in the
did he
middle of the
come
night, inside an elephant, you were rehearsing?
I mean, if it was a giraffe, maybe, but an elephant?
How's the rehearsal going?
But luckily, the rest of the theater group drops in to help with
Of
the charade.
course.
What's the story?
The story?
Well, if I'm to invest, I'll need to know the story.
Well, the story's about...
Gee, could it be about love?
It's about love.
Oh god.
Well, how on earth did you get
It's about
that?
family.
Love.
Love?
Love, 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 love.
Ah, I see
Yeah.
your point. Well, perhaps they...
Love, 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 love.
Yes, that word is
You
a
know,
bit overused, but
I'm
maybe
getting
they
a hint
need
of love.
Love, love, love,
Love, love, love, love, love,
Love,
maybe.
love, love, love.
Oh, come on.
Love, 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 love.
Love. Okay, shut up!
Damn.
Please.
I'll admit, as much as they talk about love in this movie, they never really explain what it is.
Yeah.
We just know that it's really, really good and everybody wants it.
Yeah, they just say the word over and over more than they actually do analyze it.
And the only people who understand it are good, and the only people who don't understand it are bad.
It's about love.
Love?
It's about
yes,
family.
that human emotion I've heard so much about.
But hey, the Duke decides
Bizarre,
he wants
but-
to fund their show if it means getting into Satines. That means they're going to turn their bordello into a theater!
I still don't get how they couldn't have the funding to do that before. I just don't...
But oh no! He's holding the deed of the Moulin Rouge too!
That seems like bad planning.
Naturally, I shall require some security. I shall require the deeds to the Moulin Rouge.
But hey, wouldn't you trust a guy who, literally seconds before signing a contract, did this?
I just don't like other people touching my things!
That's my reaction. I don't like other people touching my things either.
Maybe if I had my brain lobotomized with a spork.
Yes,
you go.
So Satine and Christian talk a little bit about love. Again, not as much what it is or how it works, but just how gosh darn awesome it is.
I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Just one night, just one night.
There's no way, 'cause you can't pay.
In the name of love.
I won't give in to you.
Don't leave me this way.
This is
This
bizarre.
must have been the fucking easiest screenplay to
Yeah.
write. Just let your mix CD get jumbled into your CD player and write down whatever lyrics you can make out.
That or put $5 in the jukebox and write down only the main choruses you hear.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's right. I got a screenplay.
I can't fall in love with anyone.
A life without love, that's terrible.
No, being on the street, that's terrible.
So Satine confesses to Christian that she isn't exactly in love with him. Her mind is far too preoccupied with her goals to ever let such a silly idea get in the way.
But then he sings a Whitney Houston song. She's total putty in his pants.
Whitney Houston?
Does that work?
Pants putty.
You're gonna be bad for business.
Oh, this video
So
is
despite
gonna
that she
be
falls in love faster than a
copyrighted
Disney princess,
with all
Satine
this
still
music
acts
going
like
on.
she's interested in the Duke, despite the fact that they try to avoid him at every chance they get.
Now why is this a big deal? She's prostituted herself for years and now she suddenly can't sleep with this guy because she has the hots for train spotting here?
Don't you see? She's in love now!
Yeah, but it happened in like a millisecond. That only happens in animated features and fairy tales. Shut up, I like that.
A penis! Well, just because she's a whore doesn't mean she's a horrible person.
But it's true, these quick romances do come mostly from children's stories, and that
Okay.
confuses things a bit when we see scenes that have the dancers bending over or going down on somebody.
Yeah.
And for someone like Satine, who was so gung-ho about not falling in love, she turned over pretty damn quickly.
Yeah,
Why are
damn.
you
Those
teaching me
pheromones
this? I
must
thought
have...
you liked this movie.
Well, look at the remixes they did. While I'm not wild about jukebox musicals as a genre, they do sound very nice. And as the film progresses, the editing slows down a bit too, allowing us to see some of the great sets and the cinematography. Sure, the plotting characters can be silly, but it's relatively harmless.
Yeah, yeah.
See, Critic? There's so much to
Good
enjoy!
point.
Besides, it gives us some batshit crazy moments, like this.
Like a virgin,
Oh,
touched for the very first time. Like a virgin,
oh my.
hearts beat, both in time.
This
but
is
before
just...
the dawn. Fear is fading fast. Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. When your heart's beat, both in time. Feels so good inside.
Yeah, no.
So that was about doing it with a lady, right?
Possibly.
Probably.
But they quickly discover they can't hide from the Duke anymore. Satine has to finally sleep with him. In order for the deal to go down, she has to go down. But Christian sings the song to remind her of his love while looking over the city.
Yeah, what is it, like the third time they've done that?
Fourth, however, the Duke is given the hint that Satine and Christian have been seeing each other all along.
This ending's silly. Why would the courtesan go for the penniless writer? Whoops. I mean, sitar player.
Who was that?
I don't know.
Was she a main character?
I don't know.
A side character?
I don't know.
Who
She didn't
knows?
have a name?
Of course she has a name! Do you think they'd let a character reveal such a huge plot device if she didn't have a name?
Okay, so what's her name?
What is it?
Hemblin. Besides, we do see her before. Like
Maratha.
there, and there, and there.
Yeah, but does she ever say any lines?
A few.
Well, do any of them ever connect to why she wouldn't want Satine and Christian to get together?
Look at the dance sequences.
Come off it, Blush! You know this is horribly put together!
No, it wasn't. It makes about as much sense as the fact that Christian is sad because he didn't realize that being with a prostitute would mean she'd be sleeping with other people. God, I'm bad at this.
Oh god, I'm confused.
So Satine finally goes to give herself to the Duke. Christian waits in the shadows while the theater crew puts up one of the most conveniently coincidental dance numbers they could muster up.
Oh boy, this dance. I love this dance.
Oh no, this scene.
What about it?
Nothing. It sucks.
When love is for the highest bidder, there can be no trust.
They did
Without
this in
trust, there is no love.
You like this scene?
I do not! It's stupid!
I kind of like it, the dramaticness of
You
it.
don't have to put on that red light.
Admit it, Critic. Even you can't deny how...
Yeah, you're converting the start to Critic.
The music, the pacing, the editing, it's just a goddamn cool scene.
Yeah,
No, it's stupid! This movie is stupid! Everything in it is stupid!
I kind of like
No,
it.
Critic, no! You have to acknowledge the coolness of this scene. With the seed, there is the love. With the love, there is the enjoyment. With the love, there is the love. But its pretentiousness will drive you mad.
Reminds me of that assassin movie. Can't remember.
They just cover pop songs elaborately.
The person with Tomb Raider in it.
Sense. How they take it so damn seriously. So proud of the way they rip songs apart. But a new coat of paint doesn't make it art. Pretense.
Though in my
Oh
heart
damn.
I know
He's
it's
losing it.
enough.
He's diving into the madness of the film.
I
He's singing.
respect the production design.
He's actually pretty good.
Elements so diverse, all the hours of rehearsal you can tell. Not to mention the vision to
actually
believe
pretty
it
decent.
would turn out well.
Damn, that's quite shocking.
Pretense. YouTube is where mashup videos belong. Pretense. Otherwise, just write your own damn song. So proud of the way they botch classic rock. Ugh, these creative thieves can all suck on my.
There's no shame in liking something late.
True.
Rose by any other name is what it is.
It's showing a conflict in the nostalgia critic because he's enjoying something that's bad, and that's really not a logical factor.
What's up?
Kyle from Brows Held High. Hi.
What you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Well, sure there is. You guys are together and singing. Without me.
Oh god.
nothing personal,
Oh
Kyle.
please,
It's
please
just,
no more.
You know that I did the first musical review on this site, right? Brows Held High, The Man Who Fell to Earth. Miss Ellis, you were in it, weren't you?
Hey, I put you in my Les Mis thing. I didn't even know who the hell you were.
And you didn't think to include me in your little crossover.
Oh, damn. This is bizarre. This is...
This gun doesn't work!
I feel like I'm going mad.
Oh, get over it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I get over it. It's simple.
So the Duke finds out that she can't fully give herself to him because of Christian. Before he kicks the living shatteen out of her, one of the theater crew comes out and saves her.
Damn. What?
So, naturally, the Duke would want to go after the guy who knocked him out, right?
Actually, no, because he had even less lines than the exposition fairy. So the Duke decides to keep his focus on Christian.
She will come to me when the curtain falls. Or I'll have the boy killed. Killed.
Wow, now we're going into cold-blooded murder?
Damn.
Well, obviously Ziller should get out of this totally insane business deal with this guy.
Unless you do his ending and sleep with him tomorrow night, the Duke will have Christian killed.
Damn.
Jesus, I
Yeah,
never knew
that-
the theater world was so cutthroat.
Yeah, I know. This
More
is
than you'll ever
pretty
know.
dark.
Spamalot had to kill 5 families in order to get off the ground.
When will Broadway learn?
Fuck.
But she finds out some more bad news. Apparently the doctor was nice enough to tell everybody but Satine that she's dying from consumption, which for some reason means that she can't leave and run off with Christian.
Well, obviously then she has to tell Christian what's going on so they can figure out a plan together to stop this madman from doing any more crazy things, and that's not remotely what happens, is it?
No, the obvious thing to do is not to tell Christian about any of this. Pretend she doesn't love him anymore and totally
Of
break his heart,
course.
while spending the last of her days in a loveless relationship, knowing she's crushed the only man she cared about.
Use your talent to save him. Hurt him to save him.
That's the dumbest thing I've
That-
ever heard!
that's not a talent.
All she has to
Hurting
do is
people
tell
isn't a
him the
talent.
truth and figure out a plan together. How the hell is she saving his life if she's destroying him psychologically? What's worse, dying with the one you love or being emotionally assassinated by that same person?
The show must go on. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
Hell, even if she told the Duke she was dying, that would probably turn him off.
I'm dying.
Ew, keep that mousy deed. I'm not into necrophilia.
Oh,
It
damn.
makes no sense.
Well, of course it doesn't make any sense. Love doesn't make any sense. Singing in a movie doesn't make any sense. You, me,
Love is
life,
irrational.
It doesn't make any sense.
Floss, calm down.
No, you're right. Nothing about this movie adds up. None of it. So, I'm just gonna do what this movie taught me to do when nothing adds up, which is sing a song with the word love in it. All you need is love. Mama just killed a love. Put a gun against his love. Pull my trigger, now he's love. I'm a little teapot short in love. Love, 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 love.
I think he's losing it. This poor guy. Get this guy an ice cream or something.
Ow!
So Santine's breakup with Christian is about as convincing as Edward's breakup with Bella, but thankfully Christian is about as smart as Bella, so he completely falls for it.
Satine!
Yeah, just remember in all those years of heavy drinking and suicidal tendencies that she saved your life.
But Christian isn't done yet, because he was so emotionally destroyed by the breakup, he goes back to Satine during the big show and tells her how he really feels.
I've come to pay my bill. You made me believe that you loved me. Why shouldn't I pay you?
Oh. Damn, this is...
Nostalgia chick, are you okay?
Fine. He's fine.
Why can't I pay you like everyone else does?
No, Christian, there's no point.
Seriously, you don't look so good.
I'm fine, damn it. Fine.
This woman is yours now. I've paid my whore.
Wow.
And you're nothing to me.
Admit it, chick. There's something you really hate about this scene, isn't there? It isn't just silly and stupid like the other scenes. There's something you really despise.
No, there isn't.
What is it about this movie that drives you absolutely insane?
Christian is a complete twat.
Oh, wow.
Christian's a twat?
Yeah. Truly in love, it's such bullshit. All you need is love. You need to love. Who treated anyone that they truly loved this way? Why would you slut shame her in front of an entire audience of people?
Wow.
Who calls that love? That's not love. That's bitterness.
Yes, jealousy and
because
bitterness.
you liked
It's understandable.
him,
That's a
and he thought
love
she
factor.
was playing him the whole time.
Yeah, I thought you'd be more pissed at her than him.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, her actions are abjectly stupid and she's the victim of bad, stupid writing. But him? He's just despicable. He's evil. For as many times as he sings about love, he treats her in the most insulting, dirty, mean-spirited
Well, that's
way
what
that you
love
can treat a
does.
human
It
being.
changes
And the
you
dwarfs
and
over here
can
like,
make
oh,
you
she
do
wouldn't
bad
do that, and yet
things.
him, the one that's in love with her, can't figure this out? Oh, yeah, love, I forgot about that. That's right. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not even sorry, but we're still in love. So let's sing about it in front of everyone, and everything's okay. Oh, wait, you're dead. Aw. How would you feel if your loved one had some stupid misunderstanding that sprung from bad writing and then threw out all of their negative, horrible bile in one fell swoop? In front of everybody!
Oh, sorry. You know what? Maybe I overreacted. My bad. You wanna sing?
So just as Christian gets done calling her every word
He's
for a whore
got a
in the
valid
English
point
language,
there.
the dwarf suddenly
But
drops
like
down
I said,
and,
love
what a
makes you
shock,
do stupid
quotes
things.
more songs.
Love can turn you ugly. Can make you do bad things. Because out of jealousy and spite.
Listen to my heart. Can you hear it sing?
Come with me.
So the whore he said he would never be manipulated by, he is now letting himself be manipulated by. It just so happens she's telling the truth.
Singing fixes everything.
It's a musical. It's just...
But luckily, the henchman gets knocked out and the gun is flung into the audience.
Mine. Funny Nemo.
And there goes the D to the place. I hope you enjoyed the Moulin Rouge, folks, because come noon tomorrow, it's going to be turned into a parking lot for carriage horses. Or he just walks away quietly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Wasn't this the same guy who said...
I just don't like other people touching my things!
Yeah, I guess having a million people touch your things, take your money, and punch you in the face wouldn't get me too cheesed off either.
Well,
Oh,
it's
it's nothing
certainly
you can
taking it
do.
better than...
Paid my whore.
Yeah,
Let
true.
it go. Hey, let it go.
Let the anger go.
But, just like they said earlier, Satine's consumption catches up with her and claims her life. Yeah, I guess it is kind of funny.
That's
Thus,
not a laugh, that's
only
a cry.
Christian is fit enough to tell the tale by pinning all the pages on his wall, because that's what poets do, and turn the story into a cohesive whole.
Never realizing that he himself is a cohesive whole.
The end. To be honest, I kinda liked it and I didn't like it. I had guilty pleasures seeing some of these scenes. Some of these dance scenes were pretty amazing. Not really
There,
amazing.
after
but
all
pretty
that
decent.
bullcrap, all that stupidity, are you seriously telling me that you two still like this movie?
I would say amazing is incredible, but I would say it's
What do you mean? Yeah,
decent
why are you
here
talking
and
about
there.
how horrible it was?
Well, it is horrible, Critic. It's god awful.
But it's
Still enjoy
enjoyable
it.
horrible.
Some of it, parts of aspects of it.
What it's trying to get at. Oh god, not break into song.
In every heart there lies a place, all across the human race. Things that make our heart take wing, sometimes they're embarrassing. Against their sway we have no powers, and Moulin Rouge is one of ours.
Guilty
Everybody has a few.
Yep, that is guilty pleasures.
You and me and even you. Guilty pleasures contradict your sense of taste. Guilty pleasures, they can only be embraced. The fireman who loves ballet. We all have a stupid song that always makes us sing along. So reconcile inside your mind our love for Moulin Rouge is blind. Yes, it's dumb, yes, it's gay, but we love it anyway. Guilty pleasures, everybody has a few. Guilty pleasures, you and me and even you. Guilty pleasures, surely even you have some. Guilty pleasures, love them even though they're dumb.
I think I get it. Like how I enjoy Rocky 4, though the writing's very poor. Ninja Turtles, Commando, X-Men 3.
Oh, Jesus, no!
Cool Runnings and Batman 2. Just Dredd.
Hey, I like that too!
Yeah,
Even Jason Goes to Hell. Paranoia.
What the hell?
Guilty pleasures, they're the best at any time. Guilty pleasures, you have yours and I have mine. Guilty pleasures, Moulin Rouge is full of shit. Guilty pleasures, but we won't stop loving it.
Damn.
Well, thanks, guys. You've shown me that guilty pleasures really are something to enjoy. Though, this is a Moulin Rouge review. We can't end on a happy note.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Gotta
We
have
need a
something
sad
horrible
ending
and
for
sad.
No reason other than we need a sad ending.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh! Random block. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Well, that's sad. That's pretty sad.
Another movie. Another mindless flick that sucks dicks from Netflix.
Sucks dicks from Netflix.
It makes me sick.
On and on, I'm sick of moping, doping, and complaining. Well, not complaining, but I think I'm done. On and on, so I killed Floss just for a sad ending.
He's actually pretty good
I'm
in singing.
resenting. A review must go on. A review must
Put it this way, he's better than my girlfriend singing. Oh boy. I hope she's not watching this video. Or I'm gonna get my ass whooped for that.
about love or destiny. A review must go on. A review must go on.
I don't know why I'm still here. I'm simply killing time here. Maybe I'll get a sense.
Honestly, this singing and this is much better than half the cartoons I've watched. All the cartoon singing moments, this is practically better than all of them. Stop spinning the camera, I feel sick.
Tea or ham and cheese, perhaps for dessert, Dairy Queen.
I'm done with these songs, they're all wrong, not even gonna rhyme this last line.
Subway. Oh, look at that dog, that's cute.
That is also true.
The dog wants a Subway sandwich.
Jesus, shut up, you. I've got some bitching to do. Okay, bring it to a close now. The review
That is the cutest dog. Okay.
He hated it.
The end.
He rated it for causing
Oh
so
god, Chester.
much misery.
Orchestrating the music with a cup.
I didn't even get a line!
Does anyone
Most
change?
movies follow rules, the kind you learn at filmy school.
What happened to the change? Anyone got a change?
Baz will have none of it. The content may be
Poor
lame,
guy didn't get a line
but
like he
speak
said.
this movie's name and you will see people love it. So maybe I'm deluded, but aren't the songs well suited?
Honestly,
Even
these
if
songs
it's
are much more
stupid,
better than most of the cartoon
it's fun.
videos we've been
So
watching.
let go of your fear. Grab a girly beer.
Girly
I know
beer.
you think it's drivel, but I eat it up like kibble because it's bright and pretty. The use of songs is witty, and even if it's shitty, it's fun. Word to your mayor.
Damn.
I just don't like other people touching my things.
I agree. I don't like other people touching my things either. Yeah, that was Moulin Rouge, or whatever the hell you pronounce it. That was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. This was a different style that the normal Nostalgia Critic normally doesn't do. You know, he was singing throughout the whole entire thing, which is pretty good. I really did enjoy it. It was long, but it was very enjoyable. But I mean, the movie itself, I gotta say, I don't think it was bad. Well, yeah, it was bad. It was cheesy and everything like that. But I actually really did enjoy some scenes, like the dramatic sound music when it was dancing. Well, most of it was dancing. But the point is, I did enjoy some bits of the movie. Now, I know that probably doesn't make it automatically good and it's amazing. But it probably is going to be probably a guilty pleasure, you know, because we all have those. God knows I have them. This is probably perhaps in the category of being one of my guilty pleasures. I've never watched a movie, but I think I could watch it. I think I could sit down and watch this movie and go, hey, it's bad at some points. The story doesn't make sense. It's always singing about love, but you know what, some bits are actually pretty decent. You know, I could actually get behind this and go, okay, yeah, it's worth defending over the fact that it's pretty decent. But it's probably because I've watched so many bad Nostalgia Critic sort of movie reviews. You know, there's so many terrible movies out there that this is just refreshing. But yeah, the singing was much more superior than most singing cartoons and all that. So that's quite saying something. I gotta say, I'll probably watch this movie. I really do. I want to check out this movie. I want to see what it's all about, because it's actually pretty decent. I kind of enjoyed it, to be honest, in a bizarre, wicked, strange, demented way. I'm sure a lot of people don't like this movie. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's a good movie or bad movie. But from what I've observed, I would say I want to give this movie a try. I'm sorry, but I do. I really do think it's bizarre and wacky, but I like that sort of stuff. I like bizarre and wacky. Not to the point where it hurts your brain, but to the point where you go, okay, this is actually a bit unique. It's a bit creative. It's a bit bizarre, and it's got like a weirdness to it, but it's a tasty weird bizarreness to it. Yeah. If you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.